Here we go. You know what? I know. Sauce in the City is my favorite show. I know, yes. Brenda is my girl, don't you know?
I love that intro. Shout out to King Dave. Welcome to Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Game Show, where me and my funny friends, that's right, you can collect all 10 of them, bring our brand of fun and games to your late night arena. This is a live show, folks, and all that really means is I'm only responsible for the intros. After that, you are on your own. I can't promise anything. Like I said, I do have funny friends in our studio, and I love them. Hey, Nacho Brian, or somebody out there who wants to clip that so I can play that for our intro so that I can quit saying it, please be my guest. First up is Insane in the Membrane. Insane in the Brain. Welcome back to the show, Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane.
Very nice to be here today. My cousin couldn't make it. He had a problem with the bris. So, great to be here again. A long time. Wow.
I haven't seen you since the comedy church, Sauce in the City Comedy Church. So
Well,
welcome back.
I had to go to China and then to Israel and then back in America now, back in Brooklyn. Wonderful.
Well, welcome back to the show. It is always good to see you. It seems like you're ready to help me to introduce our next contestant to the stream.
Boy, I'd like some bacon, but I eat kosher, so I'll go with the next best thing. The person.
Okay. Before we get to her, though, because I remember that you've never been on this series. Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane has never been on Sauce in the City Late Night Comedy Game Show. So I want to be sure that you understand, Rasta Rabbit, that this is a game show.
All right.
Okay. And I get to ask all newbies that are on the stream the same question. So I'll ask you, what is your favorite game show or competition series?
Chase the goy. No, what's my line? You don't know this game.
I love it. Chase the goy. And that's bad. I know what that means. All right. So next up is Bacon. Welcome back, Bacon. We've missed you.
I missed you guys too. What's sizzling? Ready to get saucy.
I love it. You were doing some getting saucy in the green room. And that's cool because you've got two more. So awesome-tastic. But what I want to do is publicly thank you for the graphics. Thank you for putting color and graphics to my vision. Like I can see it in my head all I want. If I can't put it on paper, it's not going to work.
I have no idea what I'm doing. They just kind of do themselves. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's given me focus and a good little outlet. So thank you for the opportunity, really.
Oh man, I love it. Well, it seems like after we're done like loving on each other, that you and Rasta Rabbit are ready to help me to introduce our next contestant to the stream. Who's it going to be?
Let's see. I have been missing my malfunction junction.
What's your
function?
Wow, where's my beard? Welcome back, Malfunction Junction. It's good to see you with or without a beard.
Thank you. It's good to be seen with or without a beard, I guess. unless you're the West Virginia State Police. I don't want to see you guys, and I'm hoping that Klein is a CLINE. Leave me alone.
I love it. And I hope they give you some of their money because you're a great representation. Well, it's good to have you back on the stream. Tell us what you've been up to.
Well, I have been out and about. So I've been to Missouri. That was fun. Actually, did the Blue Room Comedy Club. I did an open mic there, and I was asked to come back. So that's promising.
Woo!
Yeah, that's kind of a big deal for me. I was all starstruck and stuff. Like real people had been in there, and then I showed up, and it's like, wow, it was definitely my first time outside.
Well, I am glad to see you happy, healthy, and laughing all the way to Missouri. I've been there, so not a lot to laugh about. But what do you think of the new guys?
Well, they seem pretty calm and collected. They follow directions real well. They jump pretty, I heard the finger. I had the mute button on the whole time. The fingers on your nose, like it was Nazi-esque. It was crazy. And every one of them said, wow. So they're very attentive in what they're doing. I can respect that. I think they'll do well.
I think so too. Well, welcome back to the stream, and it's time for me to put you back with the cast and for you guys to help me to introduce our next contestant to the stream. Who's it going to be?
Let's see. I can't remember his name, but he sounds like I do and bigger though, kind of.
Rest of the cast, anybody can help him out?
Brian?
But that might be. I can't read the screen.
I
Oh, no, he's got a cut glasses, and he's from Alabama.
Okay. I think that's you, Brian, the Trailer Park Daddy. What's going on? And welcome back to the show.
Hey, well, thank you. Well, I understand that's my cousin, and we understand each other. The rest of y'all probably won't understand nothing else we say tonight. Well, we can communicate, and that's all this work matters. How are you, Brenda?
I am doing saucy. I am doing all right. It is good to have you back on the stream. And because you're a returning newbie, what is this, your third episode? Second, third?
But I'm big enough that count as two. You're right.
I guess your impression was definitely big enough for me to think that it was way more episodes. So what brings you back to the show, Brian?
Well, I was actually, I'm glad you asked me that tonight, because I was actually telling my mom that I have not been doing a lot of stuff lately because, short story, I lost my brother unexpectedly last year.
Aww.
So I've been dealing with that emotionally and physically. Oh. And the other night, getting on this show actually sort of rekindled that, like, hey, you're good at this. You need to get back and focus on you. And having that opportunity and meeting everybody the other night, we had such a blast. Hey, it's awesome. That's all I can say. It's saucy, Miss Brenda. It's saucy.
I love it, and my condolences for your loss.
And shout out to Quincy. Quincy, we love you, brother.
I'm glad that the show can help you to rekindle what you need to rekindle, because we are family. Hey, y'all. Okay, well, it's time for you guys to help me to introduce our next contestant to the stream. Who's it going to be?
I would like to introduce, because I messed his name up several times the other night, Mr. Randy Holton.
I'm digging it. Randy Holton, all the way from Tampa, Florida. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Brenda.
It's good to see you for your 10,987th and one episode. Welcome back.
I have a poem to say, if you like.
That's actually really cool.
It goes like this. Quincy, Laura, and Michael were sitting in a tree. They all kissed and fell out of the tree.
That was the worst poem ever, but E for effort.
I didn't say it
Oh
was going to be
God.
good.
I hope you guys didn't fall asleep out there. I hope y'all are still tuning in. I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't know where he was going with it. I just thought I would let him go. All right. Now that our fifth person who's tuning in has come back, it's time for us to introduce our next contestant to the stream. Who's that going to be?
That's Joey Lee came back?
No.
No. How about David Green? Funny Man Green.
Yeah.
Funny Man Green to the stream.
Who
How
said
are
Brooklyn
you?
isn't here? Hi, Brenda. And
Whoa.
so Randy, I was taking notes, and that was
Brady.
that poem was so horrendous that Langston Hughes is thrown in his grave. Hi, Mikey.
Stick your tongue out. Stick your tongue out.
Well,
Lexi.
Funny Man Green, welcome back to the stream.
Hey, Lori, where do you get your how do you get your hair done? I need to know.
I'm so sorry that you banged your head and got hurt a little bit, but I'm so happy that you get to hang out with us while you recover. So welcome back, and great invitation. Brooklyn, shout out, Brooklyn's in the house. All right, Funny Man Green and the rest of the team. Look at me dropping bars. It's time for us to introduce our next contestant to the stream. Who's it gonna be?
Scared out his pants, Jay Watt.
Uh-oh.
Jay Watt.
There.
Brenda, don't act like you didn't scare him when you was talking.
Jay Watch is not here.
Oh,
Was he here in the green room? No, he wasn't. Joey Lee was a good guess because at least Joey Lee was in the green room until I told him to go out. But you had people in the green room with you that you skipped over them to go straight to somebody that we have not seen since the last episode.
I just want to give Jay Watch some comforting words. You know what I mean? That
I want to pay tribute to
love
Jay
him.
Watch too.
Yeah, he'll be all right. I promise.
Yeti.
All right, Yeti best to the stream. Yeti, how does it feel to be passed over for somebody who wasn't even in the green room?
It's just part of my existence. Yeti best, back again, smarter, faster, overconfident, and a bit delusional. No, the only comeback and head of hair better than what I got going on is from our grocery girl, Lori. Using the long run and here for some fun. That's what we're all about.
Oh my God, you and Lloyd Legacy Sharp would get along so well. Rest of the cast, put your finger on your nose if you agree. Welcome back, Yeti Best. The more I see you, you're almost within adoption range, actually. So what do you think of the new guy returning?
Oh, you must be talking about the Trailer Park Daddy. And I love him. He's a lot of fun so far.
Very nicely put. Time for me to return you to the rest of the cast. Brian, you're doing great. All right, it's time for you guys to help me to introduce our last contestant to the stream. Who's it gonna be?
Played by Santana.
And
Only Santana song I know. Hello, I'm your closet comedian because I'm in my closet room. Yeah.
Just as long as you don't empty yourself out of the studio. Welcome back, Santana. It's good to see you back. And I think you're like half an episode ahead of Brian, but that's not much. So I get to ask you, what brings you back to the show?
You said I could come back, and I said okay.
Very, very, very cool. Yep, we're gonna try to just sit down. Yep. Okay. Well, welcome back while she gets herself together because she gave you a tour of her closet because she's the closeted comedian and she's coming out. She
Yep.
wants the world to know. Got to let her show. Well, welcome back to the stream. And you guys give yourselves a round of applause for being tonight's cast. It was awesome. All right, so we're going to jump right into the opening act, and this could be a dry video or regurgitated reel or something of that nature. But because we have all this talent in the studio, we decide to just go in house. So this is a cast vote. So we ask everybody, and whoever gets the most votes, if I feel that they've done a good job, will get to take us into the episode. So Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. Who's going to take us into the episode, do you think?
Anyone here named Jesus? No. Santana then. His next best choice.
Aw, thanks.
I was really racking my brain to find a Jesus. I was like, could he mean Jesus? No, okay.
No. Yeshua. Look, we're trying to get rabbinical approval here by the end of the night, all right?
Okay. Randy Holton, who should take us into the episode?
I like bacon in the morning.
Ooh, it's been a while. I can definitely agree with that. Bacon, who takes us into the episode?
I want to hear what the Rasta Rabbit or Rabbi. I'm not quite sure. Either way.
Me too. We haven't seen him in some years, a couple of years. So great choice, Bacon. David Funny Man Green. Who should take us into the episode, do you think?
I'm gonna go with Randy. Yeah, Bacon.
Ooh, 2 for Bacon. She's gonna get it sizzling. All right, Yeti Vest. Who's gonna take us into the episode, do you think?
Is that bacon in the bag? Please, I want some bacon.
She is one of those that is irresistible and can fast become a habit. Brian, the Trailer Park Daddy, who do you think should take us into the episode?
I'm sorry, I had my mic on mute. I was talking to the Yeti's mom, and her best friend Lori said that Bacon should do it.
I love it. Malfunction Junction, who should take us into the episode?
Now, I was kind of interested in looking at the Western rabbi there, old circumcision the kid. Put him up there.
At least
Okay.
malfunction.
Rasta Rabbit is definitely a great choice. All right, Santana, you get the last vote on this. Who gets to take us into the episode?
L'chaim. Forgive me, Rabbi, for I have rostered too many nefarious Rastafari.
Miss Bacon, find somewhere to plant your butt cheeks, please. Because the rest of the cast has voted you onto the stream and you're giving me vertigo at this moment. Where are you going?
She's probably outside to have a cigarette.
I guess.
I think it's
I forgot the cigarette, so then I got griped at, and I was like, "Well, I'm stuck now."
Smoking's bad for you anyway.
Well, your cast has voted you to the stream for a return 3 minutes of comedy. It does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night,
Make it sexy. I mean, funny.
I have a question
To
first.
be
We're
funny.
not still doing clean, are we? It's after the intros, right? We're good?
I paid my
Because,
$20.
because well,
We still got
yes,
big
I've been
eggs.
dancing, but like bacon strips, bacon bits, like it all ties in. It's legit. Like we all know, like I got the eggs and then the strip, like it doesn't get wet. We just get greasy and that's like me, definitely not kosher. Sorry about that, Rabbi, but pretty sure you already knew that. Like I feel like I'm the only one that has a pass to actually just hate the Jews because I didn't start this war. Like they decided they didn't like bacon way before I even came along. All is fair on all these ends. Like now, I mean, I understand the whole not wanting to believe in Jesus, but what about Jesus? Like, I mean, I heard he was hung like this. Like,
Man.
Oh.
now I'm back in my hometown, and I came out of retirement because I really did think I was done taking my clothes off in real life. Internet has been so much more kind to me. Like it's way easier to take my picture and then make myself look as pretty as I possibly can and get my angles just right and post it on there, and then just spread the bacon around. Like here we go. You've got some grease. You've got some grease, and here I got to grind for the grease. And it's just no, it's not as fun. And everybody's trying to get their hands in my grease trap. And no. I keep telling Jesus like he can hang around all he wants to, but
Maybe he'll take you to Taco Boy.
ooh, yes, I love them tacos. Now I definitely like street tacos.
Street tacos.
Street tacos.
The time is up. If
Thank God.
they want to hear more about your tacos and your grease trap, where can they find you?
On Instagram, I'm Crispy Bacon Bits, and on Facebook, the Book of Faces, it is just Christy Bacon.
Well, you guys definitely follow along because she's going up. She wants the world to know. She's gonna show y'all. I'm working on it. All
I'm
right.
like a crazy engine. I'm leaving a little trail everywhere I go.
All right, Bacon. Well, we're going to hop into our first game, and I'm going to give you a chance to get some points on the board in Press Your Funny. Now, I didn't get a chance to set your board before you started talking, so I'll do so now. If you enjoyed what Bacon did, leave your screens on to show your appreciation. If you think that she took a wrong turn at Bacon Trap, turn your screens off and we'll talk about it later. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I thought it was funny. Anyway, all right, Bacon, how do you think you did? With that
I hope I made everybody laugh. Like, you never can tell. Sometimes you leave me out too long and I get a little stale.
First of all, you could have said nothing else for the next 2.5 minutes after you told that one about the Jews. And if you guys out there who are just now joining us didn't get a chance to hear it, go back and rewatch the video. That's all I'm going to say. But that one was crazy. And right after that, I was over here. I think it took me the rest of your set to regain consciousness. So, I will give you 3 points if you can guess the first 2 people that turned on their streams for you. This is round 1, so you have to make it through both of them one at a time. So you have no points, so you have nothing to lose. So I guess you will press your funny.
Press your funny.
All right, who's going to be your first choice?
Randy, because if he didn't, my heart will be broken.
Mine would be two, and I'd be like, what is wrong with you?
Bacon, bacon,
Randy,
bacon, 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 bacon. Give me bacon.
no surprise here, ladies and gentlemen. Randy Holton, what got you to turn your stream on for the bacon?
Well, I mean, any conversation about bacon and tacos, I'm all in.
Well, Bacon, you got one very enthusiastic yes. So who will your next contestant be?
I'm gonna go with my bestie. I need some beans with my pork.
Oh, my magic beans, Santana. I don't really think there's a surprise here. What got you to turn your stream on for Bacon?
Bacon's always funny, even when she's not trying. Like she'll say things and doesn't realize the irony, and I'm like,
Totally. I'm in total agreement with you. All right, Bacon, 3 points on the board, two very enthusiastic yeses. You can take your 3 points and go home, or I will give you 5 points if you can guess the next two contestants in round two of Press Your Funny. I will up your points to 5. What will you do?
I want to press my funny. No whammies, no whammies.
Now, are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's your next person going to be?
I would like to go with the rabbi because I offended their whole everything, and I'm sorry, Miss Rabbi, or I'm.
Well, Shmuel, I'll have to go. I have to go handle the shiksa. Hi.
Rasta Rabbit, twistedly insane, turns his camera on. What got you to turn your camera on, even though you don't eat bacon?
It was the bacon that got me to turn it on. Also, I heard she does a thing. I have a fetish site for it. It's called Goy Fans. We pay you to put more clothing on. Also, Lori said you should get your hair done and do your nails and look like a woman, and you'll make a lot more money at the club. Just shove your ass in their face. I don't know. You got a nice tuchus? Let me see.
All right, well, tic-tac-toe, 3 enthusiastic cameras in a row. You guys give it up for Bacon, because she has not zonked out yet. All right, Bacon, who's up next to help you to reach your 5-point?
I don't know how they grade or how they do yet. So, but I'm gonna try the Yeti. I need my Wookiee because I did it all for the Wookiee.
She did it all for a Wookiee. I'm gonna make a song up. All right, boom, because I didn't know how that was gonna go either. But based on the fact that I can see everything, I was like, I'm curious to your reason. What got you to turn your stream on for Bacon?
If there was ever a time in society that we could pinpoint where everything went wrong, it would be this time. Absolutely. However, it was Grease Trap all the way. That was the funniest damn thing that I had ever heard. When you call something that's definitely not that thing something else, I get the giggles.
Well, you guys give it up for Bacon for reaching her 5-point threshold. All right, Bacon, you can take your points, your 5 points, and walk away, or I will give you in this round 7 points if you can decide the next 2 people who turned their stream on for you. What will you do, Ms. Bacon?
I'm gonna press my funny.
Okay, so who's gonna be up next?
Let's see. I would like to go with my trailer park daddy because I'm definitely your little trailer park princess.
Uh-oh, I hear something going down. Brian, the trailer park daddy, what got you to turn on your stream for Miss Bacon? Because, this is only our 2nd episode, and this is your first time meeting her, so I'm very curious.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth because we're all friends here. As soon as I saw her, she reminded me of a girl I used to date back in the day. Her name was Fatback.
It wasn't Lori?
But we broke up because she always made my blood pressure go up. And now I'm married. Now I'm married to a piece of bacon that's super crispy. But I love you. You got it, girl. You got it.
I guess he didn't know your name is Christy Bacon.
No, I mean crispy.
That's a little inside humor. Anyway, Bacon, it seems like you're halfway, or actually, you know what? Yeah, you're halfway to 7 points. So who's going to be next?
Oh man, now I don't know. Because Malfunction like holds me, like he'll tell me how it is.
He will indeed. And Funny Man Green, well, he voted for you. Where's your face? Why is your face over there? What's over there? Yeah, there you go. Who's going to be next?
She's hiding.
I guess we go with Malfunction Junction.
Well, let's put the curtains on and see if Malfunction Junction is going to tank your points or if he's going to help you to get to 7. Well, Malfunction Junction, what got you to turn your camera on for Bacon?
Well, I mean, it is bacon, and while it does not ever take much to get me in the back of the van, it take a way less to get me to check in the trap. So, yeah.
Okay, Bacon. Well, that wasn't so hard, so bad. He turned his stream on, so you're doing good. You only have one contestant left in the studio. And you can take your 7 points and run. Or I will give you the whole 10, the whole enchilada, if you press your funny, and David Funny Man Green has turned his stream on for you. What will you do? Do it.
Let's do it.
The devil me.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait. Before I just let you do it, 7 points is a lot. Okay, it's only 3 more points if he did turn on his screen. If he didn't, though, you're going to roll all the way back down the hill to 0. So now, are you sure you want to press your funny?
I usually have like negative points anyway, so let's do it.
Well, all right. I love someone who likes to go for the gusto. And let's see. Well, he turned his... Yay! Woo! Thank God you did not sink her battleship. What got you to turn your screen on for the Bacon?
Well, I got her back, like Lori and James got. I mean, Lori and Quincy got your back. But what got me to turn the screen on when she flipped the Jesus to the Jesus, whatever. And I'm giving you some advice. You know, what I mean, if you decide to get him a drink, no ice.
Right.
No ice for Jesus.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Funny Man Green is on his computer again, and it's not the first of the month. Wake up. Anyway, just remember, Funny Man Green, you got a little lag going on, but everybody give it up for Miss Bacon, who got the whole 10 points, the whole enchilada. Very nicely done, Bacon. So we are going to do the sponsored
Brown chicken, brown cow, and
Shalom.
I love this part of the show because we get to go back in our history and visit different faces, spaces, and places And in honor of Betsy Jr. RIPing out in October of 2025, we are going to just exploit all the videos that we've saved. So we're going to go inside and look at her files and see what we can find for you guys' enjoyment before I can't use her anymore. So, because I don't know how to transfer files, gosh darn it. Ooh, this is a good one. David Burrows. Oh, shout out to him. This has been called to the stream and in an all-out battle. And in this game, it's called My Turn for Comedy, and it involves everybody in the studio. So you guys can definitely, everybody has a vote. How this game works is if you guys like what they're doing, you turn your camera on, and if you do not, you leave your camera off. But remember, every action has a reaction or a consequence, and you will have to explain yours at the end of this game. Does everybody understand? 3 minutes on the clock?
Yeah.
And the most cameras a win. All right, David Burrows, you were called out, so you get to decide. Do you want to go first or second?
I'm gonna go first.
Ooh, ow, that's how I like it. All right, everybody on the stream, by the time that I remove this graphic, your cameras should be off so that we can set the game board for David Burrows. Screens off, everybody. Althea McFarland, screen off. There we go. I didn't want to call out nobody's name, but she made me. All right. So your board is set. 3 minutes on the clock. Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about a fan favorite here. Ready? Let's go with some classic child abuse, right? I think hitting your child is obviously I'm a child somewhat. It's a real misunderstood art, because like if you hit your child the right way, he becomes Michael Jackson, So like I'm not.
Okay, everybody in the studio, we're going to replay the game. Everybody turn your cameras off. We are going to play My Turn for Comedy. So what you're going to do is if David Burrows makes you laugh within his 3 minutes, you will turn your camera on to show your appreciation. And if he doesn't make you laugh, you'll turn it off. And we'll talk about it later. This is not the video playing. This is my actual voice right now on July 20th, 2025. So if you are in the studio, please, cameras off. Off. That's right. See, I see who went away from the screen thinking that they had some time. Tony, Malfunction Junction, screen off. David Green, screen off.
Oh, you go home.
Santana, screen off. Everybody pay attention. If you like what David Burrows does, turn your screen on to show your appreciation. If you do not like what he does, I didn't say do anything yet. We are playing My Turn for Comedy. I'm going to start the video again. And if he makes you laugh within the 3 minutes that he is performing, turn your cameras on to show your appreciation. And if you don't like it, leave them off and we'll talk about it later. Everybody got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool beans. Here we go.
Advocating for child abuse, but like results are results, like I think like one day like Michael was cleaning the table and his dad was like, "This shit dirty as hell, son." He smacked him across the ass. He said, "Oh, daddy, give me one more chance." Dad was like, "Damn, say it again, son." Became the baddest man on the planet. So beat your child the right way, you end up with a Michael Jackson. Serena Williams and her sister both beat as a kid, greatest tennis players on the planet. Results are results. And I've had this afro for a long time. I told somebody I was trying to grow this afro out like a little Jackson 5 style afro. And I was talking with this girl at work, said I wanted to grow it out like the Jackson 5. She said, "What's that?" I was like, fuck you mean, what's that? What do you mean? And she said, what's the Jackson 5? I was like, first of all, it's who's the Jackson 5? And second of all, like, have you ever lived on planet Earth? Like, have you ever listened to music ever? What do you mean, who's the Jackson 5? And after, like, I don't know, berating her for a while, and I was like, Michael Jackson didn't get his ass beat and shoved in a chimney every day for you not to know who the fuck the Jackson 5 is. She was like, she said, she knows who it is. And I was like, all right, cool. I lost the punchline for that one. But yeah, Michael Jackson got his ass beat as a child. He didn't get a childhood, which sucks. But like, I miss having a child. I miss like being a child, having like no worries all the time. So like I said, I've had this afro for a long time, and my best friend always like used to mock me for having this afro. He used to say like, why do you carry a pick around with you all the time? Why you do this and that? And I was like, I gotta keep my hair fresh. And I have like one of those black power picks, you know, got the fist on the end. And of course, him being a smartass, he always had to say some dumb shit that just stuck in my head forever. He said, oh, you just like walking around with the fist in your ass all the fucking time? I was like, damn, bro, why you gotta say it like that? I think about that every day. I put this pick in my pocket every day. Like I use it. I think about that. It just sticks with me. But my best friend's Egyptian. He likes to use that against me too. He likes to be like, oh, I'm Egyptian, like I'm blacker than you. And I'm like, bitch, you were born in Princeton. Shut the fuck up. Like, and then he'll say shit like he's Egyptian, right? So he has so many cousins. I don't know why this is a thing. Like fucking Egyptians and Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, just they can't stop fucking. And hearing like the way his little kid cousins talk, just like it always has me like cracking up or just like confused, because kids today say the dumbest shit, right? So this kid, we were playing video games, and this little 8-year-old just kept walking around. And after everything I said, he just said on skibbity. I don't know if you've heard that shit, but like skibbity and skibbity toilet is the new shit that they're fucking saying. Like I was like, we were playing like Call of Duty, and I was like, man, this guy's good on skibbity. Man, I can't find any ammo on skibbity. I was like, can you shut the fuck up? Like.
And time. Very, very nicely done, sir. Way to rock out. Okay, and your competition. That was the sponsor spotlight. Whoa. Talking about the sponsor
spotlight on the sponsor.
And work. Shout out to David Burrows for coming and donating his funny to the show. That was actually really funny. But like I told you guys before we got started, I wanted to relive the game. And so I see the screens. So we're going to see in real time. Oh, he got everybody except for Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. Rasta, camera on. What prevented you from turning your camera on for the replay of David Burrows?
Well, I had an emergency bris to perform, and I don't know this man. MJ is not a joke. What else? Child abuse, emotional, physical, both. I think guilt is the worst. And I don't know about skibbity doobity doo, but skibbity dibbity doo, Lori, I adore you. And 54 years ago, today we landed on the moon, and that does not compare to what that man did. Is that good?
Okay. That's cool. Randy Holton, what got you to turn your stream on for David Burrows?
Well, racial jokes and kids beating jokes and assorted debauchery, I'm all in.
I love it. You were on the show because this is your 12,987th and one episode. So how do you think the replay went?
I think it was better than when it was live.
I do too, because I got to actually see it this time. And funny is funny. I love having you on the show so that you can authenticate what I'm thinking. All right, Bacon, what got you to turn your stream on for David Burrows?
Pretty much every reason the rabbit hopped away is why I loved it.
All the debauchery. I love it. All right, what got you to turn your stream on for David Burrows?
I gotta tell you, it touched my heart, really, the subject matter, because I feel like if I took more ass whoopings as a child, I wouldn't have taken so many as an adult.
Brian, the Trailer Park Daddy, what got you to turn your stream on for David Burrows?
Not being scared to push the envelope. Even when he messed up, you can tell he's been on stage. This is the stand-up side of me coming out. And even though he missed the punchline, he never missed his comfort zone. He just went on, came back, picked it up. He recovered good, but the whole Michael Jackson thing, I loved to spin, and he wasn't scared to say it. So,
Oh, I love it. I love the deep down thoughts of comedy. Malfunction Junction, what got you to turn your stream on for David Burrows?
Well, I mean, basically everything he said, like the child beating. I'm pretty sure if any of them would have been about Jesus, the rabbi would have been all in. But yeah, dude did good. He pushed it, and I could appreciate that he did not give a damn. I'm gonna say this, and if it goes, it goes. I don't care. He didn't need the punchline. I don't care that he forgot it. What he said before that was amazing. It was good. You did real good.
All right, Santana, what got you to turn your stream on for the David Burrows replay? Unmute your mic and your voice.
Derpy derp. Okay. So it's nice when you can take something kind of negative and turn it into a positive, like child abuse, because there isn't really anything good that can come of that. But he made it light, and that was good. And like, I still love Michael Jackson, so like, you know.
Funny Man Green, what got you to turn your stream on for the replay of David Burrows?
Because I'm not a hypocrite. Because in that episode, I turned the camera on, so it'd be real weird for me to have to turn the camera on now. And unlike some people, Randy, that if I remember correctly, you didn't turn the camera on.
Well, in Randy's defense, he said it was better the second time.
Oh, okay. So it was just me, the Beast, and Althea.
Well, what do you think, Funny Man Green? Because you were on that episode, do you think it played better the second time?
Yeah, I do. Because I remember the last time I turned it on was just because of the Michael Jackson thing, but this time I turned it on because of the Afro and the Egyptian thing. So
he said, "I'm blacker than you."
Yeah.
I didn't think that could be a thing.
Yeah, because we were talking about doing the Michael Jackson battle.
We were, and we never got a chance to do it. Well, welcome to the stream, Brooklyn. Glad that you could join us, and I know you were here when we started the video. So what got you to leave your stream on for the replay of David Burrows?
Well, I missed the original airing, and I got notes of the second one, and I loved it. Anything's talking about the abuse of children. I now know how my parents felt when they were at the bar. I'm like, I really cracked the kid good one, this one today. I'm a little disturbed that it's taking you this long to pick on me. I've been here the entire time.
Well, just to catch you up, Brooklyn, the name of the night is Lori, and you'll just have to fill in the blank.
I just got off of her a minute ago. It's why I got here late. I'm so sorry. She's doing well, and she'll recover soon.
I love it. It is time for us to jump into our another game of the night, because I'm just now figuring out that we just already played 2 games. So the new game of the night, if the thing will load over Brooklyn's face, even it doesn't want to cover his face. Come on. It really is stuck.
You needed to load over my face. Lori,
I would.
Lori, Jesus Christ, Miss Lori.
It's my dream.
All right. Okay, Betsy Jr. She's just now catching up with what I want her to do. So hopefully here we go.
Name your next computer, Lori.
This is the new game alert. Do not try this at home. We are not even safe for trying it here in the studio. Please, whoever is touching their camera or moving their fingers, stop. Thank you. All right. So This actually, I'm not even sure what is coming up on the screen at this point, because Betsy is like, I'm just not having it today. Anyway, um, Miss Bacon, you wrote in the chat that you wanted to play our game and you want to tweak the rules. And the game that you were describing, I have to see if this is even doing what it's supposed to be doing because Betsy is not having it. So, oh, this is a test out. Oh, there it is. Okay. Because I'm working on a wing and a prayer over here on my internet today. So, the game is Who Done It, and it is a classic super sleuth game. And when you mentioned it, Bacon, in the green room, I thought it was like super dope, the twist that you put on the game. And remember, people, this we're trying this out. Don't try it at home. You don't want to lose family members. So if you could just give us a slight explanation of the game rules so that we know what's going on.
Well, I got the idea from another really cool show, so I thought maybe we could tweak it for here. But you tell everybody submit stories, and somebody, you read the story, and then we all have to figure out who done it. And if it's yours, you just don't tell everybody, and you lie and vote for somebody else. And however many people that you trick into not thinking it's you, that's how many points they get.
I love it. Sounds good to me. All right, Cass, you guys kind of heard the rules. Are you everybody kind of understand what's going on?
I think
No, dude. So we
Everyone else.
message you a story or what's going on?
well, some of us
Absolutely.
already have.
Correct. And those are the stories that I'm going with. So calm
Oh,
your
okay.
jet there, Santana. So earlier in the chat, Miss Bacon requested that I ask everybody to send me a story. And I am to read the story. And the owner of the story is to try to fool everybody. The thing is, you don't want to be found out. Okay, so you have to play along. However, if you are smoked out, you do not get that point. If you trick everyone, you will get 1 point for everybody that you can fool. And if you can fool everybody, you'll get a bonus 5. How am I doing, Bacon?
That sounds right.
All right, cool beans. All right,
No, and
so go ahead, Brian.
just to clarify, so basically, if it's not our story and you call on us, we have to act like it's our story. We have to convince you that it's ours, or it's not
No, you
ours.
have to convince us that it's not you.
Okay.
The game is Who Done It, and right, Who Done
Yeah.
It, and so the moral of the story is for everybody to try to guess who the owner of the story is that I'm going to read. The owner of the story is the person who is playing.
Okay.
Only they know who they are, right? So it is their job to trick everybody into not picking them and saying that's your story. If they trick everybody, they get 5 bonus points. If they each person that they trick, they get 1. How am I doing, Bacon?
Good. We got
Oh,
this.
So if
we
we
got
guess right, do we get a point?
what did
Everybody.
you say, Santana?
Yes. I was just making sure. So if you get it right, you get a point, right? Like
Bacon?
if we
I
guess,
don't know. Should we do it that way so like more people get points too? Or is it
It's
just a
your
one?
game.
do
You
it.
get to decide. It's your game.
Sounds great. Sounds great. So if you guess it right, you get a point, and if you fool people and it's your story, you get a point. So everyone has to pretend that they at least submitted stories. So just from here on out, everyone submitted a story. Shh.
Or maybe not. You don't know. I'm the only one that knows who submitted one and who didn't. That's the grandeur of Who Done It.
And you're gonna read everybody's stories or just one
Nope.
story?
Maybe
Okay.
we'll see what we have time for. All right. So we're going to start with one so that we can practice, right? So, the rules of the game, just so everybody is on the same page, the person's story that it is the contestant. If they fool everybody, they get a bonus 5. For each person they fool, they get 1. On the other side of that fence, you, the guesser, if you guess, if you're the first person to guess, let's put it that way, you will get 3 points. And then whoever agrees with you and you guys get it right will get 1 point. Everybody with me? First
Yes.
person gets 3. Other people who agree get 1. Okay? And those who don't guess right at all, y'all just get nothing. Okay?
That sounds like a normal Tuesday.
All right, Bacon. I love the way that you explained. Bacon explains all. Oh, Betsy Jr. Come on, girl, catch up. You're still getting updated, okay? Until 2025. So let's do this. I just want to remind the people out there at home, if Betsy Jr. will allow me to, that this is a new game alert. Do not try this at home yet because you don't want to start fights with the people in your household because you don't know what you're doing. Right, Bacon?
That's right.
Okay. All right. I'll return you to the cast. I will find the first story here on my phone. Okay. And Joey Lee, shout out to Joey Lee, everybody. He's watching a movie with his wife. So shout out to him.
Go ahead, Joey.
Stop watching porn with your
Yeah.
wife.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, so this is the first story. One time I lost my cell phone and found it 30 minutes later under my boob. That's my story tonight. The worst part about it was I didn't actually the person standing next to me heard it ringing. So the worst part about it was that I don't know how. Okay. Anyway, but basically the person next to them heard it ringing. And so they helped them to find it. All right. So you cannot ask, well, no, you can ask any question you want because with the way the point system is set up, you got to hold it together. I'm going to put, there's 9 of you. So I'm going to put 3 minutes on this. No, wait, that's too long. A minute. No, 90 seconds. 90 seconds. It's got to be 90 seconds because there's 9 of you. So 90 seconds. That means everybody gets like 10. So don't get long winded. All right. And I'm even going to open it up to the commentators who are out there tuning in. Shout out to Nacho Brian and Matt Timney. Thank you guys for coming back to this show. We missed you the last time. All right, and 60 or 90 seconds on the clock. And who done it?
All right,
I don't
so
think it
there's
was
only
Lori Quincy.
It could
Probably
be
not
Jay.
Mikey.
You gotta think of somebody with boobs. What's
Santana.
Trailer park.
Santana.
So many of them.
Santana. Lock it in.
Okay,
Sandals
so
right here.
I can already
It's
see
either-
that
either-
this
was
is
burgling
not
when he was
going
fat.
well.
I think that's why he lost weight. I think it was
What?
Who is doing
That
that?
means it's not going well. You guys
Okay.
have to talk one at a time or nobody can hear anything. And
Oh.
please don't bully the mic, which is just start talking and keep talking so that no one else talks. Say what you have to say and release the mic. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Let's
All right,
stop.
so this
Bring
should
the
go
top-
a lot different in this next 90 seconds. What did you say, Bacon?
So let's start in the top corner with insane, and each person's got 10 seconds to reason it out and say who they think.
Let's put a boop, 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 boop on this. In 90 seconds, you guys can work it out any way you want. And at that point, you just know that what we did last time was not working. Okay? So 90 seconds on the clock, resetting. and let the conversations begin.
All right. Who thinks it's bacon?
No, it's Santana.
I don't think they're big
So
enough to get
Lori or
lost in there.
Yeah, I'm
Santana.
thinking
Lori
Santana.
or Santana?
Yeah.
I think
That's
that
what
was
I
one
thought.
of
Yeah,
them.
me
It's on the
It
screen.
It's
It
got to be
was probably
could be
somebody with
Brian. Could be
somebody
Brian.
Brooklyn.
somebody with big boobs.
That's not
So
Santana.
Oh, he lost weight.
I'm thinking Santana or Trailer Park.
All
Booby?
right. How big are your boobs, Trailer
How
Park
big are
Daddy?
your boobs?
How big? Yeah,
What's your
how
bra
big are your
size, Trailer
boobs?
Park?
You're at age.
I got C cups. That's not big enough to hide of.
Y'all can think
We don't
what you
want to
want,
see
but
him.
I mean, seriously. I wish
I
it was
think it was
me.
Lori.
I'm going with
It,
Santana. Lock it
Oh,
in.
Quincy.
Oh yeah, it
exactly.
was Lori. It
Santana.
was Lori. You
Santana.
said Lori.
Santana.
Santana.
Yes, agreed.
Santana.
Yeah,
Lori,
Santana.
Santana.
Lori.
Yeah,
Lori,
Lori.
Mikey,
Lori did
or
it.
James?
Yeah, Santana.
Black
Santana.
titty woman.
Lock it in.
How big are Quincy's titties?
Lock it in, girl.
Yeah, Santana.
Santana, turn off
Santana.
your
Has it been
screen,
90
girl.
seconds yet?
As soon as
Turn
she
off
started
your
reading,
camera.
Santana started getting excited. So
I
yeah,
was just talking about.
Ponta a button
Turn
on the
your
screen
camera
that
off,
looks
But I
like
knew
a
soon it
Santana.
was.
camera.
I
Thank
knew
you.
soon as
From
somebody said
Jesus.
boobs, they were gonna be like, "Oh, Trailer Park Daddy."
Okay,
I knew they were
well,
gonna do that.
somebody got super excited and fell off the screen, so hopefully they'll come back to us. But it seems like you guys have all taken a vote, and I think okay, I think you guys have all come to an agreement. So, will the person of that story please turn their camera on and tell
Wait,
us
how
more?
are we gonna get our points if we voted correctly though? If we don't,
You guys all said Santana.
is
Am
that
I
what y'all? I
correct?
thought we were individually voting because
Except for Santana.
I
okay,
vote
but
for
okay, but I'm splitting it with you.
You get
Okay,
one, I
wait,
get the other.
I'm just kidding.
Whoa. All right. So what has happened is you guys group voted and Bacon didn't get one person at a time like she said before. So Bacon, camera on, and I'll let you do that now.
Okay, so do we want to do a group vote or do we want to do one at a time? Like, I'm fine with either.
I thought we were individually. But
We just won't get the 1 point if we got it right, which really isn't going to matter anyway.
Well, if somebody wants to do an individual vote, let them turn their camera on. They can guess a different name than Santana. It's possible.
True.
Make a decision.
I choose
Individual.
Santana. So Santana.
We all vote for
you vote.
Santana, so let's just do it that way. Do a group vote.
Okay.
Everybody did Santana, so
All
agree.
right.
Yeah, everybody Santana.
So how
And
about if everybody thinks it's Bacon, turn their camera on?
Remember,
okay.
we're going closer
How
to the
about
camera.
this?
Or-
Okay. Hush.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Right. I know we get excited, but we only have 2 hours. All right, Bacon. So in this instance, I would have done well, I was expecting you kind of to do it this nature. Rasta Rabbit, camera on. Who do you think it is? Who done it?
Santana, I'm gonna go with.
Perfect. All right, one for Santana. Randy Holton, camera on. Who do you think done it?
Santana. She's the only one with the bigger boobs.
Yeti Vest, camera on. Who do you think done it?
Santana's definitely look capable of losing things in, so I'm gonna go with that.
Brian, the Trailer Park Daddy, who done it?
I think it was Santana. By the way, when everybody was like, "Oh, it's Trailer Park Daddy," good one.
Santana, your booty's in the fire. Camera on. Who do you think done it?
I mean, I can't vote for myself, so I'm voting for Bacon. I mean, I could have trailer parked it, or I could have lorried it, but and you keep told me not to. But I'm sorry, I have to be true to myself.
All right, Bacon. She
And my
thinks
phone
you
holds.
did it. All right, so that's one for Bacon, and everybody else says you, Santana. So let's see, Funny Man, green screen on. Who do you think done it?
I think it's Santana. Like I said, when you start reading the story, she was all excited and everything. Like, you know what I mean? So I think Santana.
Okay, Santana, the spotlight's on you, my dear. All right, Brooklyn, camera on. Who do you think done it?
Oh, hold on.
The closet comedian.
I haven't heard the name Santana said more times than the American Music Awards in 1987.
My name has
I
been
mean,
in
they
more
won everything
mouths.
that year. I mean, have you seen them? You could lose a small couch under those things. I'm not a
All
fan. It's
right.
just too much
Well,
competition.
then we'll go backwards. Will the owner of that story turn their camera off at the count of 3? 1, 2, 3.
I didn't want to give it away because I was with them.
You
I should have
fooled
stuck to my
everybody.
guns.
So you got 1, 2, 3,
That trailer
4,
park.
5,
Damn.
7 points
Good.
plus 5 because you fooled everybody. How am I doing, Bacon?
Well, that was the test one.
All right, Brian, camera on. Tell us more.
Okay. So, like most men, when I'm at home and not in public like this, I may not wear a shirt. Well, one day I was sitting on my chair and sort of dozed off and leaned over the arm of the chair, and somehow it got stuck up under there. But that's not the bad part. I tore my house apart for 30 minutes looking for the thing. My wife would call it. We would hear it and move furniture. So finally, I'm standing in the kitchen, and she calls and she looks over at me and she said, like, "Hey, answer your titty. It's shrinking."
All right, you guys, give yourselves a hand.
Well played, sir. Well played.
All
I
right.
knew it wasn't me, so I thought it had to, but I was
Give
like, I
Miss
couldn't.
Bacon a
realize
hand.
it was
Okay, like I said,
How many
I know
how many
you
points is that?
guys-
I got 12.
Let me
Okay.
speak. You guys get. That's how you know it's a good game, Bacon. It takes it takes some power to wrestle the reins back from him when it was a good game. So I will in this next new game. As I said, people do not try this at home because you don't want to start fights. Actually, we're gonna play one more time. Who has time for one more time for the new game?
Let's
Wait,
do
Yeah,
it.
everybody clap your
One more
hands.
time.
All right. So let's go on to another. Oh, okay. Here we go. Hold on. That's funny. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. I am looking. Um, okay. Well, let's go here. Remember when me and my mom took a walk to the store? It was Easter, so she was wearing white, but don't know what she ate, but she kept telling me, hurry up. We had to go. Anyway, she didn't make it, diarrhea everywhere. Had to watch her do the walk of shame all the way home, shaking my head. All right, well, 90 seconds on the clock. Miss Bacon, you just saw an example of how I would run the game. It's still your game. So 90 seconds on the clock. And wait a minute. Where's the graphic? Okay, people, we're just practicing over here. Tell us. Let's see. Oh, Betsy is just not having this shit tonight. She is just not having it. Okay, so tell us who done it. 90 seconds on the clock. Let the conversations begin.
It's got to
If
be
that
somebody
doesn't
with a
sound
mom
like
or
a
something.
story about Lori, I tell you.
Or James. Or
Really
Maybe them
letting
Quincy.
out the
together.
rare insanity for Lori tonight.
Well, we know
Oh,
it's not
that's
Steven.
Or Mikey or
no,
Quincy.
it's Jesus, obviously.
Or
Let them
No,
embarrass them
it's
everywhere
not
they
going to
went.
be Jesus.
No. I'm gonna
I thought
yeah,
that's
Randy.
Santana.
I'm going Randy. I'm gonna go with Randy.
Well, we
Right,
know
I
it's
think
not
it's
credit
Santana.
card.
All right, so let's start at the top. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and vote. We had the 90 seconds. We discussed it for a moment.
You get to ask
Insane. Who
questions.
do you think it is? Is it your story?
Is it my story? I had a story like that, but I didn't send it to anyone. My mother would come back from the dead and kill me.
All right, so who do you
Guilt
think it
me.
is?
Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, schmo, who ate Chinese food and had to go. Funny Man Green's mom. Funny Man Green story. I'm locking that in. Some bad Chinese food on a Sunday or something.
All right, Trailer Park Daddy, who do you think it is?
I think it's Santana.
Again?
Well, I knew it wasn't you last time.
All right, Mr. Yeti.
So,
Is it
I
you?
have nothing to go on, so I'm going to just guess. I'm going to say it's you, Bacon. I accuse.
All right, Funny Man Green, who do you think it is?
Whoever said Randy, because that's normally how he starts the story. You know, he's like, remember the time when I was at the trailer park, and so yeah. Yeah, remember
Hey,
the ice
Randy.
cream? And the ice cream made my mom poop herself. Yeah.
All right, Santana, who do you vote for?
Randy.
He's got good logic. I'm gonna have to say, yeah. Let's pick on Randy some more.
All right, Brooklyn.
I don't know. Now I'm confused. I think his mom might have been trashy enough to done that. I thought it was Yeti because the whole shit in the woods thing. So I'm gonna go with Randy too.
All right, and Randy, who do you vote for?
Well, knowing the one person that lives in bumfuck Egypt and has to walk to the store and would be walking with her mother, that's Bacon.
You're right.
She has to, because all the cars are broke down. All the cars are sitting in the front yard. They don't run. So she
Can we change our answer?
I know.
Yes.
I feel like Randy knows this and used this against me, which is why it's his story.
So we went from titty to shitty. What's next?
Can we change our answers?
I might have got it right on the boat.
All right, you guys. The time is up.
Randy Holton, I lock it in.
The time is up. Why is your camera off? Why are you messing with the buttons? Why are you doing anything? All right. Anywho, conversation is up. So will the person whose story that it is please turn their camera off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, another clean sweep.
Rasta Rabbit was the only one to guess incorrectly, so he gets 3 points on the board. Funny Man Green, camera on, and tell us more.
Okay, so at the time, my mom didn't drive or whatever, no, so we walked everywhere, and she went to go to the dollar store, what was down the street, and I can't remember what it was we ate or whatever, but they showed up on her dress coming back from the because I was going to get at the dollar, I was gonna get a toy or whatever, and she was like, hurry and pick out something, and I was like, do I want this, hurry and pick up something, hurry up. And then like I said, we hurried up and we ran, and my mom don't run, she that time was like 300 pounds, but we ran, but she didn't make it in time. She pooped all over the place.
What year was this? Was it in Florida? Because I may have been your doppelganger with my mother. Some bad Chinese food.
All right, you guys. Well, nobody else guessed it except for Rasta. So Funny Man Green, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, but you did not get the bonus because you did not fool Rasta Rabbit. Everybody's getting the hang of the game?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Okay, so we've got time for one more. Story submission. I was once in a naked dog fight. What had happened was I was put in charge of watching these purebred American bully blue ribbon winning canines. 8 of them living in the same house. Some of them didn't like the others. Rooms were separated by gates, but sometimes people don't listen. Unfortunately, what went down happened while I was in the shower. Quick decision: grab some pants, which will waste time and ruin the pants, or jump in and save anyone from scars and hopefully not die. I had to apologize to the house for having to see such a scene and thankfully wasn't blamed for the fight. However, was blamed for the urine and feces that was produced during, even though it was clearly the dog that lost. At least it was easy to get my shower after. Ew. Okay, I don't know what to do with that story, but 90 seconds on the clock. I'm learning more about y'all than I need to. All right, 90 seconds on the clock, and let the conversations begin.
Was that you, Brooklyn?
Bacon.
That sounds like a New York story for sure. Brooklyn.
So what other people were in the house that you were trying to protect?
What had happened was, Randy.
I would have said,
Okay,
I would
Lori.
have said Funny Man.
Dog watching.
I would
Lori
have
doesn't
said
know.
Funny Man Green.
Somebody was dog
I would have
watching.
had to say Funny Man Green because of pit bulls.
All right,
But
we
I
can all
think Bacon.
choose who we want to.
I
All
would
right.
say Brian because I saw him petting a pit bull earlier.
Insane. Who do you vote for?
You. Bacon.
All
That's
right,
a bacon
well,
story.
All right,
Randy.
certified daddy.
Randy wouldn't run out of the shower naked. The aliens would have come and got him.
Who says they don't have them already?
We know.
It is Florida.
Release the mic.
All right, trailer park daddy. Who do you vote for?
Bacon. You.
Me. Okay, 2 for me. Mr. Wookie.
I think it may have been Brooklyn. He's the furthest from the one that I think it was. However, I think that that's maybe a red herring. So I'm going to go with him.
All right, Mr. Funny Man Green.
Okay. I was talking about being naked and jumping. It's gotta be a woman. It's gotta be a woman. So I'm
Because I'm
Brooklyn.
naked in the shower.
Sometimes
Yeah.
I'm a woman. That's mean.
no, it's gotta be no. I'm going with Bacon.
What should we talk about? All right, Santana, my beanie weenie.
I want to vote for you, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. I'm sorry. I love you.
I thought we were homies. You're gonna sleep on the couch tonight.
You're sleeping on the couch.
All right,
Sleep in the same
Brooklyn.
bed.
Is it your story, Brooklyn? It's your story, isn't it? All right,
I
who do you
can't
think
tell a
it
lie.
is?
I'm Catholic, so no. Could be. I wouldn't do that to a dog. At least, not you. I'm gonna go with Bacon too. Whoever it is, I'm disappointed.
Why?
Seriously,
They save the animals or whatever.
scary. With dogs
All
in
right,
cages,
so
that sounds great.
I
but
think
take a
it's
shower
Randy.
and some doo doo. That's
That's my vote. I'm voting for Randy because it was so long-winded and it rambled on forever and it had all his little catchphrases in there. And Randy, who do you vote for?
It sounds like a dog sitting story, and dog sitting is huge in New York City. Brooklyn.
All right. My pen just ran
My
out of ink.
shocking past comes back to haunt me again.
All right, we got 2 for Brooklyn, 1 for Randy, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for me.
Watch me, y'all lose this Santana.
It's Yeti.
All right. Will the person who did the terrible, terrible deeds, the dirty deeds that they done, whatever, turn off your camera on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
What?
I knew it. 3 in a row.
Not the
I got you
Wookiee.
all. You didn't figure it out until the end. Ah! Okay, so yes, I was in the shower. Somebody had walked through the kitchen, and one of the dogs came barreling through at the same time to one of the dogs that was in the kitchen. They didn't like each other, and all of a sudden, a kerfuffle ensued. With all of the screaming and the barking of the other dogs, I was alerted to the issue and had to make a quick decision. Unfortunately, I made the wrong one. I jumped in. I found out later, you just don't do that. Dog fight. Don't do it. Let them, figure it out.
Better to tear up the pants than your legs. See, the pants should have been my first clue that it was a dude, not you, Bacon. I'm sorry.
I'm actually really surprised. I think there was a lot of people hopeful that it was Bacon.
I have a question, Yeti.
They wanted to imagine that in their head.
Right?
Empty
What
that
it
green
says is
strap.
we have entirely too much respect for you and not for Bacon. Moving on. This
Very
is
important
terrible.
question, though. Who let the dogs out?
Still don't know. Everybody was just laughing at me, so that they didn't really figure out how it happened.
I should have
All
knew
right,
it was.
you guys, release the mic. You guys can. That is going to be a new game. Release the mic. So Bacon, y'all give it up for Bacon's new rules on an old game. Who done it? It definitely you taught me some things. So people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. That's how you develop a game in 3 steps. So y'all give it up one more time for Miss Bacon. In her version of
One free.
Who Done It 2.
Yeah.
All right. I knew what I was doing when I made the graphic. I just didn't understand. I didn't know how to make the game work. But great job, Bacon. Great job. So we're going to play the next game and give you a chance to get some points on the board with your awesome twist on this game. So we are going to play our other new game. And like I said, folks, do not try this at home because it is not in the card game deck and we're still working out the kinks. But this is called Grade Your Game. And so everybody in the studio, it's played much like Test Your Funny. You will give Bacon a grade between A and F on her twist on the rules. Bacon, if you remain in the AB range, you will get 5 points. And if you hang on to the honor roll, you'll get 10 points. All right? Deal?
Deal.
All right. I have set your game board. So who's your first grader gonna be?
I would like to go with Insane in the Membrane.
Roger Rabbit, Twistedly Insane, A, B, C, D, or FL Bomb. I had no fun at that game. What would you grade Bacon on her game?
Well, after contacting Lori Greiner from Shark Tank, we definitely give it an A and want to talk to her after the show.
I love it. All right, Bacon got shy. Why is your camera off? You hit the wrong button. She had to go to the bathroom. All right, so Rasta Rabbit, who is going to be her next grader since she's unavailable for comment?
I want to know what the funny man Green has to say about this.
All right. Funny Man Green, A, B, C, D, or FL. I had no fun at that game. What would you grade her game?
I think that game was beautiful, just like Lori's hair. I'm giving it an A plus. I really like that game.
Yay! She got an A plus. All right. Bacon, it seems to me that your rules are a hit in Who Done It 2. All right, so you have 2 enthusiastic A's. Who's your next grader gonna be?
Beans. Santana. Was that
Beans,
refried beans?
magic beans. All right, Santana, A, B, C, D, or FL bomb. I had no fun at that game. What would you grade her game?
I give it an A for sure. We just got to tweak the points a little bit because I think the person whose story it was, they should get points as well for all the people that they tricked out of. You see what I mean?
Oh, they did.
Okay, cool.
They did.
Okay, it's very confusing, but the point system's fun. It's cool.
Okay, Bacon. You still have 3 tic-tac-toe, 3 A's in a row. So you are hanging on to that honor roll like nobody's business. So who's your next grader going to be?
Let's go down to the south and find us a Yeti.
Yeti. I think I did it right. Yeti Best, A, B, C, D, or FL. I had no fun at that game. What would you grade her game?
A plus. 2 A+ is the only way I could give her a higher grade. I'd have to start calling her Lori.
I love it. All right. Y'all give it up for Bacon. She's hanging on to that honor roll. All right. So who's your next grader going to be?
Let's see. What does my trailer pot daddy have to say about it?
I have one thing to say. Santana, sit down. I do not want to see the back of your head or the back of your back for the remainder of this episode. Please and thank you. That's a great outfit. You look great. All right. Who's going to be your next grader?
I already forgot. I got distracted by boobs.
Me too.
Brian. It's Brian. It's
okay.
Jelly Roll Jr., the bear claw.
Trailer Park Daddy Blanton. A, B, C, D, or FL. I had no fun at that game. What would you grade her game?
I give the game an A. And you know what goes good with bacon? Peanut butter.
I heard it was the best thing you can put in your mouth unless you live in Vegas. Right. I'm going to have to try it out. Shout out to Kyle Yankowski, who is going to be our live chef on our benefit program for Nacho Brian. That's right. That's coming up too, folks. So please make sure that you tune into that episode. And, $5 donations are appreciated because he's a bad man, Majema. Oh, different show. All right. Who's going to be your next grader?
Let's go with Randy Holton.
Randy. A, B, C, D, or FL. I had no fun at that show or at that game. What would you grade her game?
There was 3 bears named Lori, James, and Michael. And James said, somebody already ate my porridge. But after that, we were talking about the show and the game.
Porridge is a terrible stripper name.
The 3 bears, Lori, James, and Michael, said, give her an A.
Okay. That was the long way around. People out there in the tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, because of that story, I'm only responsible for the intro. I just want y'all to know.
Hey, Jay Watts, wake up.
Q, Mikey, Q, James, and Lori. I'm only responsible for the intros, okay? As long as y'all know. All right, so you have 5 enthusiastic A's and 1 long story of an A that I hope didn't put anybody to sleep, Randy. Bacon, who's your next grader?
Let's go with Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. All right, Brooklyn.
Oh, thank you. I'm late, but never, I'm always here. I want to clear up something.
Wait. I've got to
Ooh,
ask the question first.
oh, yes,
A, B,
ma'am.
C, D, or F, L. I had no fun at that game. What would you grade her game?
Well, without giving away my story, my grade comes after I need to clear the air. I spoke to Jaywatch extensively today, and he said that he was not sleeping, he was merely resting his eyes. I don't know how I believe it, but he was doing a lot of snoring. But yes, it's a little long-winded. There's a reason this show takes 2.5 hours because Randy throws stories at us that no one's ever heard before, and no one wants to hear that. I got here late. I don't care. I'm still busting balls. There's been note taking. I'm not happy, Brenda. I didn't win, so I'm gonna give it an A plus because Lori told me I had to. She has a gun. I'm afraid of her.
You guys give it up for Miss Bacon, hanging on to the honor roll, doing it like she does it. Oh gosh, I'm telling you, Bacon, put me in charge of your career. Like I said, I'm gonna strap you like a one of those things out of the never-ending story, and we are out of here.
I have a question. When you
Step on.
strap one on, will there be pegging involved?
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Well,
Second I answer.
I definitely love the game, Miss Bacon. Great job. And I'm glad that you actually came or got to come on the show. Your internet held up. So you did a great job on the game. And I'll tell you guys why later in the green room, because it's time for us to move along before we're not able to get anything else in.
Brenda,
And
did she get points?
Bacon got 10 points for her game.
Okay, that's what.
Magic, ninja slut. Oh.
Yep. When you are the host, you can't get points. That's one of those downfalls when you play the game and you're the host. You have to be the host. You really don't get an opinion. She slipped one in there because it's her game and she can play it the way she wants. But
No, I
anywhere,
was saying that did she get points for the game for the pressure? I mean the grade game or whatever.
and I answered that question, right?
Right. I was just
Okay,
clearing
so
up.
I don't need any more clarification. I answered that question, and I was going on to say for the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, and the owners of the game decks, generally, when you are the host, you don't get to play the game. Your job is to host the game. That's just like in comedy, a host trying to do a set in the middle of the show, right? That's not what they're there for. They're there to host and keep it going and keep the game fun and funny and keep it pumping, right? So great job. Y'all give Miss Bacon a hand. She did a phenomenal job. All right, Miss Bacon, you're going to take us into our next game because, we have to play this one because it's in the card deck. It's in every deck that goes out, and it is You Say Trivia, an interactive comedy trivia game where we changed the rules, and I think we're going to play the same way that we played before. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody want to play the old or the new rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's explain the new rules to the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Funny Man Green, I don't want to see the side of your head no more. No more. All right. So, anyway, the way that we play it this time is that everybody gets a chance to ask their trivia question. And you will give your trivia question and 3 answers, Brian, the Trailer Park Daddy Blanton. 3 answers, okay? 1 correct
No
answer
cheating.
and the other 2 answers are incorrect. Okay, everyone? Everybody got that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So You do not have to wait for them to read through the question and the answers. If you think you know what they're talking about, turn your camera off and yell, "Take over." And when you come back to the screen, you'll be given the chance to give your answer. And if you are correct, you will receive 3 points. Everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oi.
Yes.
Everybody will
Yes.
be given a chance to either agree with the first person who took over. And if they are correct, they will receive 1 point. Everybody with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. All right, so if you guys get the wrong answer, I should not have to explain this, but there is a man enjoying $10 million because he spilled hot coffee in his crotch. So I will explain this. If you
Again?
do not get it right, you get nothing. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. And trivia person, same as always. The person who's asking the trivia question, it's 5 points, all or nothing. If you fool the cast, you get 5 points. If you oh well, we can't play that one because everybody has an individual choice now. So we have to shave that one off. But the new rule is um the person Nope, that's a different game. Anyway, so we're there, right? Everybody got me?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna start with Santana. All right,
Okay.
Santana, pose your question and your 3 answers.
Okay. Who was the leading lady on Full House? Was it A.
Take over.
Lori Romero?
Brooklyn,
Robbed me
stop
of my
reading the
Lori answers.
question. Brooklyn, camera on. Who? What is the answer?
It's Lori Loughlin.
It
Lori.
is. He says Lori Loughlin. All right, Santana, finish the question and the answers.
Okay, so who was the leading lady on Full House? Was it A. Lori Romero, B. Lori Singer, or C. Lori Loughlin?
Okay, so the rest of you guys, if you agree with Brooklyn, leave your cameras on to show that you agree. And if you don't agree, turn your cameras off, and we'll ask you about that in a second. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh,
Smart.
Brooklyn. Everybody seems to agree with you. You seem to be the smartest person in the house. Tell us more.
Well, I live with a dog. I'm not the smartest person in my house. I know that. Yeah, it's Lori Loughlin. I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life.
All right, Brooklyn, if you are correct, you get 3 points. And everybody else who agreed with Brooklyn and was herded into drinking the Kool-Aid, you guys will receive 1 point if Brooklyn is correct. Funny Man Green, do you think Brooklyn is correct?
Yes. Brooklyn. Yes.
And I'm good
All
looking.
right, Malfunction Junction, you just got back, but I'm sure you caught on. Do you think Brooklyn is correct?
Yep, sure as it's not Jonestown flavored Kool-Aid I'm drinking, it is. Yeah, he's right.
Brian, the Trailer Park Daddy, why did you follow along with everybody else?
Well, you know I'm not going to disagree with Brooklyn.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yet he says, did you just jump in there and agree with everybody, or do you think that's the right answer?
Oh, I'm totally jumping in and agreeing with people that are definitely going to be smarter than me. But at the same time, you don't just pull that answer out of your butt. That's something that you know. She didn't even finish the answers. He got that. So, yeah, I'm going to agree with him.
Bacon, now you are the other side of our magic beans, and are you just rolling along because she said it, or do you know that to be the right answer? Randy, be still.
I actually
We're breathing so
just
hard.
Peace
just
be still, Randy.
I just rewatched all of them and the new ones, so yeah, he's correct. I see the I see it in my head.
clear as day. All right, Randy Holton, are you just on the bandwagon or do you know your answer to be true?
I thought it was Bob Saget myself, really.
How dare you?
Okay. Rasta Rabbit Twistedly
Boy.
Insane, do you know the answer to be true or are you just on the bandwagon?
It was the middle of a circumcision. I was gonna say
Wow.
Laurie Anderson, but I'm gonna go with the group.
Okay, I like a good groupie. All right, Santana, give us the right answer and a little background.
Well, I decided to come up with as many famous Lories as I could, and that was the most popular one to pop up. So everybody loves Lori Loughlin.
So the answer is Lori Loughlin.
It is.
Okay, did everybody get that right?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe
unfortunately.
so.
You're
Okay, well,
welcome.
unfortunately, Santana, you get no points
Ha
on this
ha.
It's
one.
okay.
So the
That's fine.
cast gets to decide whether you do 3 minutes of comedy or 3 minutes of something else. We still
Oh,
have time for that right now. Or
okay.
actually, yeah, I think
I,
no.
I thought
I
everybody
thought everybody
everybody
was
does the
trivia in.
trivia, and the person with the
Oh,
less
that's right. You're
points.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Okay, I stopped. I went back into old mode. Thank you, Funny Man Green. And since you put me back on track, you're up next.
Okay, so the group Jackson Five. How many members was in the Jackson Five? Was it
Take over.
A? Was
Take
it?
over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Um, so this one in this, I heard Randy Holton first. I saw Santana first, but I heard no sound. So Randy Holton, you're the first I saw did the right thing and heard. So
That's weird.
what's the answer?
Well, if I'm guessing right, the Jackson Five has 5 members because that's why they're called the Jackson Five.
Okay. All right, everybody in the studio, if you agree with Randy, leave your camera on. I'm not sure what he said, but if you understood, if you agree with him, leave your camera on. And if you do not, turn your cameras off and we'll discuss it in a second. At the count of three: 1, 2, 3. All right. Whoa, we got a lot of disagreements in the house, but Bacon stuck with you. All right, Bacon. Why did you stick with Randy? Because I don't even think that was one of the answers, but I'm gonna roll with it. I
Make
so
it
you
stop.
I mean, it was in the name.
Santana, can you help to explain any better?
He hadn't even read the answers yet, but clearly the Jackson Five had 5 members. Like, clearly.
Everybody forgot about Latoya.
Welcome
Okay.
to math class.
All right, Brooklyn, camera on. You disagree vehemently. So camera on and tell us what you think the answer is.
Come on, you know one of those Jacksons offed one of those kids. There's like a odd 7 Jacksons. One didn't make the cut.
Well, at least 2 didn't make it if it out
At
of 7.
least.
But malfunction junction camera on. Well, you vehemently disagree. So what do you think the answer is?
I kind of feel like everybody forgot about Latoya. I mean, she did something, I'm sure, besides, get beat on.
She did something. Okay, I like it. All right, Brian, the trailer park daddy, camera on. You disagree too. So tell us what you think the answer is.
Well, I know the Jackson Five, but you have to count a couple more of the band members too, right? So
Okay. Yeti Best, camera on. Tell us what you think.
It had to have been a trick question. I really don't know how many members it actually had, but it had to be a trick question. How are you going to ask how many members are in the Jackson 5 and not get everybody on the fact that maybe it's 5? But no, I have a feeling that there's more.
I think it's 4.
Bacon, go ahead and tell us. Oh, wait. No, I already got you. Okay, so again, please leave your cameras in the last position requested so that I don't lose my place. If you have to do something, please do it after the game so that I don't spend 10 minutes on trying to find out who hasn't gone yet. All right, Randy Holton, did you win?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane.
Well, you know anything about the Jacksons? There was 7 of them. Would it go with 7? Only 5 with boys, and he didn't count the girls. And the youngest one, she might have been, or the oldest one was pregnant. So it was 7.
There are 9.
All right. Well,
9.
Funny
Are
Man
they
Green,
German?
back to the stream. Tell us the answer and give us some background.
Okay. But first, can I correct you on the game? I was supposed to read the question and the answer, and they were supposed to guess.
Somebody
Not-
took over.
Not
Okay.
just the person that take
hold
over. They
on.
get
You
okay.
can't ask me a question and then not give me a chance to answer it.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I know what I did, but in the interest of time and you guys going really slow, and we have about 15 minutes to finish this game, I
Okay.
figure we need to get a move on it. So,
Okay. All right. Okay. So in the interest of time, the answer is 7. There was 7 of them.
Told you.
and who were the 7?
I know.
I think Insane said 7, but
Well, in the interest of time, I'm going to say I don't know.
Okay. So
don't
who
know
knows? Who knows the names?
It's Reby and Latoya.
Who
Sleepy,
said what?
Dopey. No.
Reby.
Reby.
Bill and
Yes,
Jermaine,
no, the Jacksons, baby. It's Reby and Latoya were each members.
Michael.
Well, wait a minute. Then that made 8 because it was Reby,
There was
Latoya.
actually 9. There was actually 9. I'm
No,
talking about in the group.
No. Okay, you just hush up. I said name the siblings. That's all I said. And
You want
since
them
you
all?
didn't want to, in the interest of time, you just hush. Now, Brooklyn, it was Reby, Janet, Latoya, Marlon, Jackie, Michael, of course. That was the easy one.
Tito,
Tito,
Jermaine.
and Jermaine. Okay. And he said that there was 9, but in the interest of my nosiness, I want to know who was the 9th.
No. Well, I'm trying to look it up. Okay. Okay. So you said Marlon. Did you
We
say
said
Marlon?
Yep. We
Okay.
said Marlon.
You said Marlon. You said Reby.
Uh-huh.
She was the song Centipede. Okay.
Senate-
So
Woo,
Reby,
I loved that
Janet,
song.
Janet,
Uh-huh.
Latoya, Tito, Michael, Randy,
Jermaine.
Jermaine, Tito.
You're done.
That's 9.
Who's Teeter?
Tito. The one he just died. He just died like a few months ago.
No, I know who Tito is. I thought you said Teeter. I was like, is that a new one? Okay.
No, that's 9. That's
All right,
9, but there was only a total. There was only a total of 7 in the group. Because remember, Jermaine left, Michael left, and they had replacements. Yeah.
Okay. I'm digging it. So I think they got the answer wrong because I don't think some people said 7, but I don't. Who said 7? Brooklyn?
Brooklyn
Okay.
said 7, and there was somebody else that said 7. I can't remember.
Insane.
And yeah, Steven said 7.
And Brian
Yep.
got his finger in the air.
Oh.
Brian, did you say 7? Hello?
No, he did say it was more. It was more than 5, but he didn't say that.
I said it must be 7 because you got to count the band members. That's what I basically was saying. You have to count the band members. But I don't care. I won't take the point. We good because y'all cheated last time. Y'all can cheat this time. Damn you, Dustin.
Uh,
I do remember
well,
Brooklyn in this insane.
okay, well,
Thank
we're
you.
not
Thank
going
you.
to spend too much time on it. If you guys want to look up who said what, you guys can go back and catch the replay of the video because we got to get to some more questions. All
Right.
right, Brooklyn, your turn. Read your trivia question, give the 3 answers, and you know the rest.
All right. In baseball, a balk is a motion from is a wait a second. A balk in baseball is where they award the base runner a base based on something a pitcher does. Is
Take
it
over.
Take it.
Okay.
Randy. All right, Randy, whose voice was very weak, but the squeak of his chair could shatter a window. But all right, Randy, what's your answer?
I got this, son of a bitch. I got this. If the pitcher looks over and motions toward the first base without pausing, the base runner is awarded the next base. So he has to stop and pause. If he doesn't do that and he motions to first base, the first base runner gets to second base automatically. I got this, son of a bitch.
Okay, but what's the answer?
That's the answer. Is that
No,
it's called
that wasn't Brooklyn's answer. He gave 3 answers and they were not that long.
it's called a balk.
So what's okay? Thank you. If you guys, the rest of the people in the studio, how about we do that for a number 2 rule? First, give the answer, and then you can tell us the story. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
All right. Okay. Great. All right. If you guys agree with Randy, who will get 3 points if you guys get it right, leave your cameras on. If you got lost in the sauce like I did, cameras off, and we'll talk about it later if you think it's a different answer. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Very, very good. All right, Brooklyn. Give the question and the answer one more time because Randy's answer was so long I forgot.
all right? He's actually correct. There's not a lot of multiple choice answers. A balk is when you go to pitch to the batter and you motion like you're going to throw it to home plate, but you throw it to first instead. The only difference is every baseman on the base is awarded a base, not just the first baseman.
All right, Brooklyn. You did not fool everybody, so you did not give 5 points, but Randy gets 3, and Malfunction gets 1, and Funny Man Green gets 1, and Santana gets 1. Because they all agreed with Randy, who said it was a balk in the Around the Way version. All right, so now we're just gonna hop on to our next person. Mark your points down. We didn't select a point taker before we started, so hopefully you guys are keeping up. All right, Malfunction Junction, question and your 3 answers.
All right. So, how did Jack Daniels die? Was it A, kicking his safe, breaking his toe? B, his foot got run over by a carriage? Go ahead.
Lock in.
I heard
Take over.
Yep, Funny Man Green. You gotta say the right words. All right, Funny Man Green, camera on. Tell us what the answer is.
I think I've seen this one 1,000 Ways to Die. I'm going to go with A.
Which is?
He kicked. I don't know. He kicked something. Kicked the bucket or something. Something he kicked.
All right, something he could. Malfunction Junction. read the question and all the answers, and then tell us if Funny Man. Oh wait, I didn't set the screen. Funny Man Green. If you agree with Funny Man Green, leave your screen on. If you think he kicked something and died, and screen off if you think it was something else. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. All right, Malfunction Junction. Go ahead.
All right, so I mean, there's really no sense in repeating it because he got it right, but he didn't. What did he kick?
The chest, the
barrel.
I know.
All right,
he kicked the bucket. That's what he did. He kicked the bucket.
So, in the interest of time, don't ask questions. Just give us the answer and tell us the background.
All right, so he kicked his safe. He forgot his combination and he was drunk on his own sauce and kicked the hell out of his safe, and it broke his toe and set up gangrene. It just killed the hell out of it.
All right. Well, Malfunction Junction, you didn't fool everybody, so you don't get any points. But Funny Man Green, you get 3. Brooklyn, camera off. Please stay in the position. Thank you.
I feel like it should get 1.5 for the bucket.
Brian gets a point. Yeti Vest gets a point. Everybody else has no points. Cameras on. Let's keep this train moving. Santana, you're up next. Read your question. Give your answers.
I already did. It was Lori Laughlin, remember?
Oh, sorry.
It's
Well,
okay.
because you went out and you came back in, that shows the importance of staying put so that I don't get lost. All right, Brian. Question and answers.
Okay. A group of pandas are most commonly called A, Brooklyn's Fantasy, B, a herd, or C,
Take
an
over.
embarrassment.
Funny Man Green. All right. Camera on. Answer.
That's the embarrassment. That Joan got me. Damn. I gotta say a herd. Because what did it say? Brooklyn's finest.
Brooklyn's Fantasy.
Brooklyn's Fantasy.
All right, the rest of the people in the
I gotta
studio,
go B.
if you agree with Funny Man Green, leave your cameras on. If you disagree, turn your cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Well, 4 people stuck with you, so that was good. That's awesome. All right. I mean, 3 people, because he's asking the question. All right, Santana, give us the question and answers and tell us about it.
I didn't do it.
Oh, I keep putting it on you. Who did that one? Oh, it was Brian. I see boobs and I just go straight to
Miss Brenda, you just proved the black people, all white people look alike. You just proved that.
We do.
It's the glasses. I'm telling you, it's the glasses. I thought the same thing. I said it.
Release the mic. All right, Brian, go for it.
Okay, the correct answer is C, an embarrassment.
Yes.
But I will take Brooklyn's Fantasy too. You get half a point for that.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Well, you fooled everybody.
We're gonna have to Google that.
Wait, hold on. If you went with an embarrassment, turn your camera on. I don't think anybody did. Oh, but these 2, okay, these 3. I don't really think they did, and I'm not counting that one because I didn't ask the question before he gave the answer, so that wouldn't be fair. He gets no points, but actually nobody any. Oh yeah, you get points. Right? Brian gets points. 5.
5 points.
All right. See, that's what happens when we rush. All right, Yeti Vest, question and answers.
Okay, I knew it was an embarrassment, by the way, but I'll go with this. What Family Guy voice actor also has a Cartoon Network hit show playing with his action figures? Is it A, Seth Rogen, B, Seth MacFarlane, or C?
Take over.
Brian. All right, Brian, camera on.
Seth MacFarlane.
All right. He says Seth MacFarlane. Everybody else in the studio, if you agree with him, he looks pretty confident. Leave your screens on. If you disagree, turn your screens off, and we won't talk about it later because we don't have enough time. So it's either you agree or not on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You better hope he knows what he's talking about.
Yes.
All right. Everybody is going with you because they want some kind of points. All right, Yeti Best, give us the answer.
I apologize, everybody. You all got it wrong. It was C, Seth Green.
Oh boy. All right, Yeti Best. That was really good. You faked everybody out, so you get your 5 points, and we're rocking and rolling. Bacon, question and answer.
What is Arkansas state butterfly? Is it the Queen Anne butterfly? Is it the monarch butterfly? Or is it the Diana butterfly?
Take over.
Funny Man
over.
Green is insisting on getting himself on the board. Camera on, give us the answer.
I don't think it's the monarch. So I'm going with C.
Which is
the last butterfly that she said.
The Jackson butterfly.
All right. If you're going to
butterfly.
go with
The
Funny
10th
Man
member.
Green's answer, which is the last butterfly that she mentioned, cameras on. And if you disagree and say that is not the right answer, cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Funny Man Green. I don't think that was the right answer. But Bacon, give us the answer.
He's right. It's the Diana butterfly. It was C.
No, it's the Diana butterfly, not the quote unquote last butterfly she said.
Oh.
That was his answer. So
C.
no,
That's a C.
He said C.
it
That's
doesn't
a C.
matter. I said which is, and he said answer quote unquote video replay the last butterfly she said, and that is
Which is
not the
C.
name. Nope,
Got
that's not the name of it. The name is what?
The Diana butterfly.
Right. So
It's either
this is
A, B, or
one-
C. I said C.
No. I didn't say A, B, or C. She said A, one kind of butterfly, B, the monarch butterfly, and C, and then you cut her off and said take over. Now, if you want to know how this is played, go to Press Your Luck. It is the first game that they play. If you cut the host off and you don't let them finish, and you give the wrong answer, you do not get the spins to get on the board. It is tried and tested, and it's on an actual show. You have to let her finish, or you can't just say C, whatever C is, because that's your answer.
Which is right.
It's even worse than that. He let her finish completely and then answered wrong.
Everybody,
thanks for the points, David.
Everybody, cameras on.
Is this Miss Sugar?
This is the craziness that ensues in games, all about love. But for all intents and purposes, that's the part of the game. That's why I give you guys the opportunity to cut her off before she is finished, because it is up to you to either know the answer or not just say C. I don't even know what C is. She could say balloon babies, and you yes, Brooklyn.
Can we, once the 3 answers are read, then you can't interrupt anymore. Then it's just a regular question and you just answer it to avoid that
because
again.
it makes it fun, because either you have to be
hilarious.
patient and listen to the question, or you just get no points if you cut her off without the rest of the
Right.
information. This is an important lesson in life,
Right.
people. You have to let people finish. If you don't know the answer, let
I
them
always
finish.
let them finish, Brenda. I mean, I don't
Ah,
understand.
thank you,
We're preaching
Brooklyn.
to the
Yay
choir
does.
here.
I
Yay
got a
does.
t-shirt.
That's taking
It's
it for
on
the team.
sale. Y'all
Oh,
want to buy one? You can definitely get the "Let Me Finish" shirt with the Brenda Brown on
That's
it.
taking one for the
for the love
team.
of God, just let me finish.
You guys are for
1995.
the love, but for the love of God. Well, guys, we've come shamefully to the end of another episode. And at the end of every episode, you guys know what we do. We shout out and we give our thanks to everybody who's had something to do with us in our world of comedy and upcoming. And we give our point score, even though there was no point taker, and it's going to take me 8 million years to go back through this video. So be honest, please. And then you're going to crown your game master. Please remember to say my game master is. It's a thing. It goes into the card deck. So please let's brand accordingly. Okay, everybody got me?
Yes.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Great.
Um 30 seconds to do all of this stuff. All right, Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane.
Hmm. I think I have 16 points and a little hair missing over here. Oy. And my game mistress is Bacon. Oi. Oi, being a Jew isn't easy. And I'd like to thank Lori and Rio and Oil and Rilo and Orly. Those were all the names you can spell with Lori.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Brenda, the Academy, this painting. What else am I supposed to do here? I said my game master, my points, which are wrong, and I mentioned Lori in many different ways.
I
Quincy?
was just waiting for more of your hair to fall out. But shout out to you, Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane. It's always good to have you back on the show. We haven't seen you in some months. Please come back and join us. But as a newbie on the show, I get to ask you your 3 bonus questions. So are you ready?
Certainly.
Number 1, did you have a good time?
Yes, I'm high right now.
A high Rasta Rabbit. Okay. Number 2. What did you think about the cast?
They're amazing. I don't know where you found them, but it's probably like talent you found in the street. I don't know.
I love it. Number 3, will you come back soon and join us for another episode?
I'll have my girl check with my schedule and they'll get in touch with your girl and we'll do lunch.
We'll do
Sure.
lunch. And hopefully you won't hypnotize the waitress. All right. Randy,
Remember,
30 seconds to shout out, point score, and crown your game master or mistress.
I'd like to shout out to Lori and James and Mikey for being in the show. They did a great job. They surely did. My point score is 5.
5.
Weeblows.
All right. And
We-
your game master is?
That's Weeblows Honor right there. Weeblows Honor. Game Master goes to David Green. That poop story was pretty good.
Well, we shout you out, Randy Holton. Thank you for coming by and sharing your 10,987th and one episode with us. It's always fun and entertaining. Miss Bacon, 30 seconds on the clock, point score, shout out, and crown your game master or mistress.
All right, well, I want to shout out everybody that's watching right now. Like, thanks, Matt. Thanks, Nacho. Like, I love you. I hope you're getting better every day. Let's see. My points. It says I had 8, and my golden shout out goes to you, Miss Brenda. Like, thank you. This has been so much fun. You had me back. We're sizzling tonight.
Where's Sizzlean? And of course, my shout out. Wait a minute. Did you appoint your game master? You did not. Crown your game master.
My game master goes to Santana. Like, I'm so proud of him for like just jumping in head first. Like, I'm trying to tell her to sit still and do things, but I don't listen very well, and they listen worse than I do. But they're great job.
Oh my God. Well, shout out to you, Miss Bacon. Again, I want to say publicly to all 9 of the people who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Shout out to you and thank you so much for putting a graphic to my vision. It was just stuck in my head until you and Nacho Bryan rescued me. What is it? Zach No Breaks Estrada was on the team, but he zoomed on over to Kansas, I think. And I'm not clicking my heels. So shout out to you, Miss Bacon, for taking on the extreme task that it was for 4 people, just taking it and saying, I don't even need you 3. Just sit the hell down and I will do it myself, and doing amazing, because as a team we are amazing, but when I see one shiny star shoot to the top, I'm not a hater. I am not a hater. So shout out to you and keep up the great work. Yeti Vest, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
All right, I'd like to firstly shout out Lori. I know you like to run, and I hope we haven't run you off. And I got a question for you. How does it feel to have a full head of luxurious, glorious hair? I wouldn't know. But I did end up with 17 points tonight. Again, shout out to my little sister who's tuning in tonight and confirm the naked dog fight. So again, I'm sorry, sis. But it did give me 10 points because I beat everybody on that one. And my total is 17. As my game master, Bacon.
Bacon! Well, we shout you out, Yeti Best. Thank you for continuing to come to the stream and give us a little of that. I can't make it. And stay tuned to the green room. All right, Brian. 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
Well, points scored, I think I've got 13. I might have 14, but I think 13. Shout out to everybody that watched tonight. Shout out to everybody that played tonight. We had fun as usual. Shout out to Brooklyn as always. Miss Brenda, thank you for having me again. I hope you invite me back for another one. And like I said earlier, this is great. Hands down, this is great.
Oh, well, we love
shout out to Matt.
Shout out to Matt Timney out there, who's like giving me a stroke at midnight. And but shout out to him for doing all the things that he does and all the comments that he puts in the comment section. We're up to 126. So about 100 of those are Matt Timney. So shout out to him. All right. Who is going to be your game master of the night?
I'm gonna give it to Bacon.
Aww,
and she also is second runner-up in this year's Trailer Park Beauty Pageant. Miss Ethel and Miss Lydia baked the pie, so we had to let them win, and one of them had to be second place. But you're a solid third.
A solid third. I love it. All right. Funny Man Green, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
Okay, so normally I'm the one who always keep score or whatever. So I'm gonna tell everybody's real point.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so Santana, you have 1 point. Insane, you have 9 points. Tony, you got 1 point. Bacon, you got 20 points. Randy, you got 3 points. Yeti, you got 6 points. What? Trailer Park, Brian, you got 18 points. And I only got 16 points. Okay, so now that that's out the way,
Well,
Because
wait a minute. Let me put a little pin in it. If you all disagree, again, like I said, we did not appoint a point taker. And yes, Funny Man Green has taken on this job. But if you want to know for sure, you can always watch the replay. All right, Funny Man Green, who's your game master of the night?
no, don't get no shout outs. Okay, well,
You shouted everybody out. You took up your 30 seconds.
shout outs. I was correcting everybody. I was like, I think I got 25 points. No, the hell you don't. No, you don't. Them
Well,
people were
30
undermizing themselves. They said, I think I got 3 points. I said, you got 20 points. What the world?
I've got mine annotated. Thank you.
Okay,
Well,
so
your game
um, my game master has got to go to Bacon because of that game that she came up with. That needs to be played all the time. I really like that game.
I
Yeah.
really like it too. But now I would like to correct you. She didn't come up with the game. She made the rules of the game. Because there is no way I could already have a graphic for it if she came up with it. Yeah? All right. Now you can shout out, of course.
Okay. Now let me give a shout out. Let me give a shout out to Quincy, to James, to Mikey, and to Lori. Like shout out to the Morning Mac crew. Shout out to you and Sauce in the City. You know what I mean? Everybody that comes here and not just comes here, but they want to come here. You know what I mean? And ready to, you know what I mean, perform and kick ass. I mean, I have a ball every time I come out here to play. So
yay!
You know what I mean? Even you, when you act like a teacher and all, and be like, if you move that camera one more time, you know what I mean? I'm still here. Still here. Shoot.
Well, I shout you out, Funny Man Green. Like I said, I hate that you got hurt, but I'm sure glad for the time. So it's always funny, always a good time. And please send my regards over to the Morning Mac show. That was way longer than 30 seconds. All right, Brooklyn, 30 seconds on the clock. Point score, shout out, and crown your game master.
Brenda, I have to say, I don't usually like to culturally appropriate things, but arriving here 45 minutes later was liberating. I appreciate being given the space to appropriate cultures that are not mine. It's a lot of fun. My shout out is to everybody in the audience. Thank you for watching. This thing is ridiculous. My game master, I was going to use Bacon, but then she commented on my husband, so now I hate her. And to my husband, you chunky bastard, if there was a beauty contest, you know I won it. You're dead to me. I want a divorce. I don't have a lot today. Thank you for letting me show up late. I slept in most of the day, I'll be honest with you. Does anybody want a Werther's original? I'm an old man and I eat candies.
Oh my
Can I sit on your lap?
Well, who is your game master? Because you didn't give it to Bacon.
You know what? You are a stickler for the rules, and I like extra airtime, so I'm going to take a second and I'm going to answer. David Green, is your mother with us still?
Yeah, she's.
Then if you're getting your ass kicked, you might as well get something for it. Can you do me a favor and give me her number so I can send her that story? You are dead. I'm calling her right now. Hold on.
Well, Brooklyn, it is always funny to see you on the screen. And I love Joey Lee, and Joey Lee was here in your chair, and I was like, I need my Brooklyn because of the name game of the night, because you're the one who kind of keeps up with everything. But I see you've let me down again. Not the first, not the last, but I love you.
Excuse me? How dare you? Go to the videotape. Here it goes. I'm sorry, Lori. We're having technical difficulties. I had a whole collage printed of you. Brenda, I win everything. It's not okay. That's why I flipped the thing around. See, there it is. It's right there. It's coming out of right there.
Okay. I love you, Brooklyn.
I
And
know.
45
You're like my
minutes,
mother.
45 minutes late is better than none at all. No Brooklyn at all. So we appreciate it. And tell your husband we said hello there. And Bacon, you better watch it. Stay tuned to the green room. All right, Malfunction Junction, 30 seconds on the clock to shout out, point score, and crown your game master.
All right. Well, I mean, with the points, I stopped keeping score with the points probably on like my second overall episode on the show. I mean, it just wasn't never about. It's never about the points, man. Anything that does with revenue or whatever it is, put it toward this because I mean it's where it needs to go. Secondly, though, I mean I got to give a shout out to Mr. No Breaks Estrada because if it wasn't for him, I would have the patio right here to do what I'm doing, and I'm not sure what it was that he was doing for you, but there's kind of a reason why he's locked up like he is, man. I'm over here watching it firsthand. So I mean, not to take anything away from Bacon, and I'm glad you think that's funny, Brenda. I really do. All right, I do.
Well, I don't think it is funny. I think the way that you're explaining it is funny.
That's good. That's really good. Shout out to you for the platform, but I need to breathe a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Santana, go ahead. 30 seconds on the clock. Point score. Shout out. And crown your game master.
Well, I'm sorry that my closet comedian shenanigans was distracting you, and I'll try to be more prepared next time. And I was attempting to keep score too, and I came up with 22 points for Bacon, but I only got 13. So I think she's the crown master of the game because she did awesome, and it was fun to have our own screen, so we're not like fighting and all that over the screen time. We got to share it equally and responsibly. But the shout outs go to Lori and to Mikey and to James and to Quincy and Tito and the commentators because they were awesome.
Oh, they
Everybody's
were
awesome.
awesome.
Everybody's awesome.
And shout out to you, Santana, for returning with your funny. It is always good to have our returning folks come back to the stream. Brooklyn has a blackout right now, but it doesn't matter because it's the end of the show. Oh, there he is. But you guys definitely have to tell me or not tell me, have to help me to say shout out to all the people who were tuning in. Let's just give them a big old kiss off. Nacho Brian, Matt Timney, all the people who were watching and didn't comment, but they were there, and all the ones that Matt Timney drowned out with his comments. But I know you're in here somewhere, people. Oh, our friend Jay's Kitchen is back. Jay's catering service.
Kitchen.
Yay, yeah.
I like food.
A new
I love
imprint.
food.
Then we had comedian Jay Watch. He was out in the audience tuning in and supporting in his own unique print kind of way. Even Jay's Kitchen understands the rules of the game. Check it out. Make it funny. So even he knows. That's really good. Oh, wait. This one's for you, Bacon. Bacon is so beautiful. Yes, she is. Yay.
I got y'all fooled.
Thank God I'm not easily jealous.
Santana says, Nacho Brian says Santana is not her evil ways, baby.
It's got her. He's trying to say it's got her evil ways. Yeah.
Oh, it's got her evil ways. Okay. I'm glad we got somebody in the house that speaks Nacho Brian. Comedian Jay Watch. He says, hey there, Maddie T. I don't know who Maddie T is, but you guys give Maddie T a big shout out. Who's Maddie T?
Maddie, what's up?
Right, Maddie. Woo!
Brenda needs a spanking.
So my
Ooh.
beard is
Wow.
kind of tired of strolling. And Matt Timney, we of course love you and we shout you out. And you are so funny. He's like having an extra cast member just in the audience, right? So shout out to you, Matt Timney. Thank you for making it the episode it is, because without you, we would probably be trying to come out there. Oh, we got one more. Organic Bry Guy
I
says
think that's us.
my call. Wait a minute. Let's see
My
this one.
kids
My
called.
kids called from Hawaii so soon I can.
That's Nacho, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure I got him in. Anyway, guys, it is time for us to go. Please catch us on our next episode, which is
Wednesday.
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 Wednesday. And because we did add this onto the show, which is the name of the night contest, and that gets the person who did the best job 10 additional points. So it's still anybody's game. On our way out of the episode, like I said, we could play an old dry video, but because we have so much talent in the house, we're going to have someone take us out. So we're going to do a cast vote. Everybody gets a chance to answer. So first up is a Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. You're going to tell me who takes us out of the episode and who do you think gave the best name of the night sleazy plugin.
Well, I think we should go to Lori now for the news. And easiest, besides myself, I'd have to go with, oh my God. It's fault. I'll yeah, that person. Bacon. Lori once.
Great name on the bacon. You should thank your mother. All right, Randy Holton, who do you think gave the best name of the night sleazy plugins, and who do you think should take us out of the episode?
Oh, I think I did.
You can't vote for yourself.
No, Yeti Vest did pretty good. Yeti Vest on the names, and then Bacon to take us out.
Okay, Yeti on the names and Bacon to take us out. So, Bacon, who do you think gave the best name of the night shout outs?
I thought Brooklyn's were like pretty.
Okay, they were pretty. Okay, all right. And then who should take us out of the episode?
Brooklyn, like they made the whole episode. Like it's
Oh, Brooklyn, you have a fan. All right, Yeti Vest, who did the best name of the night sleazy plugins?
Definitely not Randy. Definitely not Randy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead with Brooklyn as well. He did good outside of me.
Okay, Brooklyn has 2. And who should take us out of the episode?
Well, let's give it to Bacon. She's already got so many votes.
I love it. All right, Brian, the Trailer Park Daddy, who gave the best sleazy plug-in shout-outs?
I'm going to have to give it to Santana tonight because she was on it. And she needs to let Quincy borrow that floral blazer when he goes into work for his next promotion. That's what he should wear.
I love it.
And I've got to suck up to my boo, so we need Brooklyn to take us out.
Ooh, I love a good Brooklyn story. All right, Funny Man Green, who gave the best sleazy plug-in shout-outs?
I mean, I don't know how people are giving it to Brooklyn when he was missing half the show, but
I would have totally given it to you.
the name. No. No, hey Brooklyn, you need to watch this episode. I did an imitation of you, but no, I would have gave it to I would give it to Yeti for the names. Now to take us out, I would give to Brooklyn because once again he missed half of the show.
I love it. Santana, who did the best sleazy plug-in shout-outs?
Well, I didn't do that good with my scorekeeping because I'm still new at this, so I kind of ran them all together. But I think maybe Randy did do some pretty good bits. So I think maybe that. And then I would love to have Bacon close out the night, just because.
Just because you guys are beans and bacon and some peanut butter on the side, we're gonna have to make a dance. All right. Brooklyn, great shot of your fan, I guess. You have at least one. So who did the best sleazy plug-in shout outs?
With my limited experience on the show today, I'm gonna go with Yeti. I'm just trying to be nice to people and animals, so I'm gonna say Yeti. Who's gonna take us out? Probably a bomber or a suicide bomber will take all of us out. But if I had to guess, since he's flirting with me again, I'll have to say my future ex-husband, um, uh, my boo. Trailer Park Daddy, also known as Brooklyn Boss.
Daddy. All right, guys. So I do believe that the sleazy plug-in person of the night is, I want to say,
Yeti.
Okay. That wasn't where I was going, but Yeti. Congratulations with your additional 10 points. How many does that give you?
Outside of Funny Man's Green's gross inappropriate way of scoring, I'm going to go, I have 27 now. It would have been 28 had I gotten that extra point for the panda question.
The nude story running out the door was worth 10 points.
Yeah, I have them annotated. We'll talk about it in the green room, Green.
Well, I think that gives you an extra 10 points, but it is our delightful Brooklyn who has scored the most points to take us out of the episode. So I'm going to put some time on the clock. I won't tell you how much. But it does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night and it being 10:17 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in Las Vegas.
It better be funny.
Somebody give me a topic to start on. I have nothing prepared, but I'll take a topic from someone.
Your mama.
My mother was the most amazing person I'd ever met in my life. We had a completely adversarial relationship. My mom I was born in the late 70s and right at the end of the beginning of pro-life and pro-choice. So it's a miracle that I'm even here. I am the youngest of 7 kids. My mother was a post-menopausal mother, so when I tell you she was given up on being a woman, the mother thing just went along with it. She never stayed home a lot. She really just kind of just did her own thing, and I was just along for the ride, so I grew up really quick. My mother's mother was the most insane woman you ever met in your life. She was mean, but I loved her. She used to say the most reckless things. My mom had a rule. She goes, no matter what she says, do not ever think she's wrong and you can't say anything. What she didn't prepare us for is the things that she would say to us as children. At my sister's wake, she looked at me and said, she goes, I don't know what you're crying for. It's not going to bring her back. And I'm like, how do you kill an old woman at a funeral? We're Irish. We'll figure out a way. She had to go. This one's terrible. Why is this so bad? Steven, you have to stop the characters. They're driving me crazy. I don't know which part of you to disown. I don't know. We're taking this out. Somebody needs to take me out. I got here late. This is terrible. I usually don't bomb. I'm not like, this has been great. We should cut this off.
You need another topic?
Yes. Let's go for another topic.
Okay, lesbians.
Oh, I love them. They saved us from the AIDS crisis. They literally know how to ride a bike. They're really good. They're not opposed to taking off their shirts, which they should technically leave on. Have you seen a lesbian's areola? It looks like a piece of sandpaper with a nipple. It's terrible. Was I talking about your nipples?
No.
A little sensitive subject.
No.
No, not sensitive.
They're not that sensitive. What?
All right.
That's
I'm not doing a lot of comedy because this is not funny, but Lori, if you're listening, please, I don't know what they wanted you to do because they got here late, but whatever you're doing, do it. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, Lori. James, I don't know what your deal is. Maybe get that retirement plan out and go take my friend on a date. James, cool dude. Quincy, I don't know what happened. And of course, Mikey, I may not be funny, but at least I'm fucking adorable. And words.
We're still alive. It's
Still
She
rolling.
did say an undisclosed
Still
time.
rolling.
I think Brenda went
Man
to the
boobs.
studio.
Is she torturing me? She went to the bathroom.
Apparently.
Talk about man boobs.
I don't know those. Ooh, man boobs.
And how big they have to be to fit a phone in them.
You know, that was insane. I was thinking it was him, but I didn't want to be mean. You know, I'm trying to get pregnant, so I don't like it. I don't want an angry load. It would be terrible. You get rage baby. It's terrible.
Listen. When it comes to Brian, don't worry about it. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Just like
Why
you'll
don't
have
we
to
make
after the
girls?
show. Say what?
Is she slowly tiptoeing to her?
What model of phone? What model of phone was that you lost in your man boob?
It was one of those 1980 ones, like the big ones that you pay $30 a minute. Yeah,
It was a
great.
blueberry.
The GI Joe ones. They're bigger than your head.
Yeah, it was a bag phone from the 80s.
It was the back. It was the.
It was a flip phone.
No tell.
It rang from the suitcase.
It was a phone booth.
But you know what? The worst part about that is, guys, it wasn't the fact